Today, an indictment was unsealed.
U.S. Special Counsel Jack Smith announced the third indictment against Donald Trump in 4 months on Tuesday, this time arising from the former president's efforts to overturn his 2020 election defeat, which Smith said fueled the January 6th assault on the U.S. Capitol.
The attack on our nation's capital on January 6th, 2021, was an unprecedented assault on the seat of American democracy. As described in the indictment, it was fueled by lies. Lies by the defendant targeted at obstructing a bedrock function of the U.S. government, the nation's process of collecting, counting, and certifying the results of the presidential election. The men and women of law enforcement who defended the U.S. Capitol on January 6th are heroes. They are patriots and they are the very best of us. They did not just defend a building or the people sheltering in it. They put their lives on the line to defend who we are as a country and as a people.
The 4-count indictment alleges Trump conspired to defraud the United States by preventing Congress from certifying President Joe Biden's victory and to deprive voters of their right to a fair election.
You don't concede when there's theft involved.
Prosecutors wrote that Trump knew his claims that the election was stolen were false, but repeated them anyway to, quote, create an intense national atmosphere of mistrust and anger and erode public faith in the administration of the election. Meanwhile, Trump leads a crowded field of Republican candidates as he campaigns to regain the presidency in 2024. In a statement, the Trump campaign said he has always followed the law and characterized the indictment as a political persecution reminiscent of Nazi Germany.
Our investigation of other individuals continues.
The grand jury indictment also alleges Trump conspired with 6 other individuals to overturn the 2020 election results. The co-conspirators were not named, but one of them appeared to describe former Justice Department official Jeffrey Clark, the former head of the Civil Division who tried to get himself installed as Attorney General so he could launch voter fraud investigations in Georgia and other swing states. Another alleged co-conspirator appeared to describe Attorney John Eastman, who erroneously suggested that Vice President Mike Pence could object to certifying the election results. It all adds to the growing pile of legal woes Trump faces. Tuesday's indictment represented a second round of federal charges by Smith, who announced a separate 37-count indictment against Trump in July over his retention of classified documents. In March, Trump was indicted in New York over allegations he falsified business records related to a hush money payment to porn star Stormy Daniels. He has pleaded not guilty in both of those cases and has sought to portray the multiple prosecutions against him as part of a politically motivated witch hunt. Meanwhile, Trump faces a 4th criminal investigation by a county prosecutor in Georgia into accusations he sought to undo his 2020 election loss in that state. Trump was ordered to make an initial appearance in federal court in Washington over the special counsel's latest indictment on Thursday.